causing shockwaves across the world, the so-called ICA files. The disclosure of...
You win. So?
What happens now?
The ball's in your court, Miss
Burnwood. I do have other candidates, you know. Most of whom have never tied me to a chair.
You've seen the news. That was 47 acting on his own. He is untethered, he is unstoppable, and he cannot be bargained with. He will find you, Mr. Edwards, and I'm the only chance you've got.
I'm listening.
47 has one weakness. Me.
Ever since the scandal that ruined her career.
Are you kidding? That's the perfect marriage.
Well, I'm sorry to burst your bubble of finely aged cynicism, but the Yaces are genuinely crazy about each other. Ready, Pam? They're the proverbial power couple. 2, 1, and...
For more than 2 decades, New York-based law firm Morgan, Yates & Cohn has been among the most successful and the most controversial companies in the United States. Founded in the greed is good downtown era of the mid-1980s by Kenneth Morgan, Don Yates, and Theodore Cohn, the firm quickly amassed an impressive client roster, counting such corporate behemoths as Top Investment Bank, Milton Fitzpatrick, and Van Orton Tobacco. A reputation for ruthlessness and dirty tactics, no doubt originating with the
Mr. Yates? It's Aaron, sir, from the firm. I came as quickly as I could. Yes, sir, I have the files. Sorry it took so long, but I had to access our remote server to print everything, and I couldn't get my VPN to... Right. Sorry, sir. I'll be right inside.
Senior partner Ken Morgan passed away unexpectedly at the HITMAN Hotel in Bangkok. And now, another of the founding partners, Don Archibald Yates, in front of whose Argentine vineyard I am currently standing...
Oh my lord, is that a Giracuckoo? I've always wanted to see one in the wild.
You wanna pass? I check your pockets. That's not up for discussion. I better not find something on you. You don't wanna know what's gonna happen if I do. All right, all good. Go on.
Kind of got the physique for tango. Used to actually, just a little bit. Screwed up my knee though. I don't really like. Are you sure they're up for this? I don't want to piss off someone who could take my head off from 1,000 yards away. They're bored out of their wits. Go on, just pick some watermelon. Hold on, and then go on then. Tell them, Falcon. We just sent you a target ID. Yup, very dangerous terrorist. Calls himself Mr. Scuba. Top 5 on the world's most wanted list. Take the shot. Over. Hey, no way. Oh, boom! Hand of God! Oh, those boys are amazing. Don't think I've forgotten about that money I loaned. I don't want to have to go
a collections agency on your ass, but you know I will. Pibe, you know I'm good for you. Just give me one second.
Rich scratch their asses too when they think nobody's watching.
Don't be crude. Pay attention. Yates wants us on high alert.
We've been at this for months. Ever since the 1% killings began. Nothing's gonna happen.
I know. When you start thinking like that, that's when it does.
Who are we on the lookout for anyway?
Yates didn't say. Just a standby for a picture ID and a kill order.
Fine.
Don Yates has the snipers on high alert. They await a picture ID and kill order from the guards on the ground. Yates himself is clearly off limits, but Tamara Vidal is a different matter.
I'll just practice my lip reading.
My money today, man? I'm getting tired of waiting.
Pibe, I know. Don't be such a cheap son of a bitch. I'll pay you when I can. Huh?
Yeah, I'm checking out some weird noise. We'll get back to you, okay?
Nah, my mama tried to teach me a bit when I was a kid, but,
Hey, if anyone is there, come out.
Falcon, I have a target request.
Standing by for visual ID. Use your camera. Over.
Falcon, sending target ID. Over.
I see it. Standing by for kill order. Over.
Take the shot. Over.
Target is down. Over.
Falcon, I'm sending a visual ID of the target. Over.
Copy that. Standing by for the go order. Over.
Take the shot. Over.
Target is down. Over.
Ah, claro, claro.
Greetings, sir.
Aaron Ford Jr. Don Yates is expecting me.
Okay, right this way, Mr. Ford.
Compared to some of the other power players at the party. A former lobbyist, a political advisor, why would Mr. Yates waste his time on a bunch of low-level bureaucrats? Even if they all wear the same weird pin.
You look like a lawyer, all right. You got that killer instinct.
It's a gift.
This isn't going away, my brother. It falls on you and Mom is getting old. Even he's bad.
You can set up your shop in here, Mr. Yates.
Best course of action is blackmail. I've called in one of the firm's junior partners to dig up some dirt. If Burnwood has a weakness, we will find it.
No?
Then Corvo gets to earn his 7 figures a year. Burnwood suffers an accident. Convincing, but not too convincing. And the blame falls on her rogue assassin with the whimsical M.O.
Mr. Yates, I have your files right here.
About time. You can set up shop in the ground floor guest room. I'll be right with you.
Hey there. Get out of here!
Okay, let's hear it.
Right now!
What? You didn't even unpack yet? Christ, join the game, Aaron. I'll be back.
You can set up your shop in here. You can set up your shop in here.
Mr. Yates, I have your files right here.
About time. You can set up shop in the ground floor guest room. I'll be right with you.
You can set up your shop in here. Mr. Yates will be right with you.
All right. You're on the clock, Aaron. Dazzle me. What do we got on Burnwood?
She's an orphan. Parents killed by one of our clients. Blue Seed Pharmaceuticals. The experience taught her to seek justice outside the system. Would you like me to go through her records? They're quite extensive.
Well, somebody did their homework. No, just her involvement in the 1% killings. Starting with our clients. Details, please. The gorier, the better.
Well, here's one that might interest you. Janus, a retired KGB spy master, is eliminated in his adopted hometown of Whittleton Creek, Vermont, along with his bodyguard, a former Secret Service agent. The methods in question are quite ingenious. Just take a look here. The HITMAN Hotel, Bangkok. Renowned rock star Jordan Cross is assassinated along with Morgan, Yates, and Cohn's senior partner, Ken Morgan, Cross's legal representative. Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Yates. I don't suppose you'll want to see that. Nevertheless, I have the details right here.
Good work. Keep it up, Aaron.
¿Cómo estás?
Mr. Edwards, Don Yates. I have received your letter. I merely called to express my regrets that you were not able to make it to the party. Rest assured that I will extend our new herald the warmest of welcomes. A most shrewd and sagacious move on your part, bringing her into the fold. I have the utmost confidence that Miss Burnwood will prove a valuable addition to the group. Feel free to call me at your leisure. Have a good day. Machine. Since when do I get the machine?
Stop twitching. You're not making my life easy here. Okay. Fine evening. You are good to go.
It's a nice gesture, but a bit hubristic, wouldn't you say? He's not even been appointed.
Hello.
Corvo, got a message from the boss. Duty calls.
Let me guess, the Burnwood woman.
That's right. Yates has arranged for the chief winemaker to take Burnwood and Tamara Vidal on a grand tour of the estate. Wants you to tag along.
And not for my sparkling personality. This Burnwood woman sure has his panties in a twist. Wonder what the deal is.
Yates' business is his business. Just get yourself ready and sign into the visitor center. Oh, have a drink on my behalf.
I don't drink. Makes me sensible.
A private tour of the estate. Diana, Vidal, and this fixer, Corvo Black. Black is a threat, but also an opportunity. Yates's own machinations are inconsequential. Joining the tour will give access to Vidal, away from the crowd.
No. Mr. Yates. Yeah, I got your message. You mind telling me what I'm...
Like spoils a party like your guests inexplicably dropping dead. Who were they
Yeah,
again?
I can
Couple
do
of
an
old
accident.
money scions.
In fact, a couple of
Syndrome
spots
and
come to mind.
something
On the tour or after.
I bet Sheikh Al-Ghazali was...
Hey there.
So you're not sure yet? Does that mean there's a plan A? One where I don't stand a 50-50 chance of getting caught? I mean, you do realise the risk here, boss. Broad daylight, workers around. Who exactly is this Burnwood? And how's she pissing on your parade? Yeah, all right.
Not even Thomas Cross.
But if I'm gonna be one of these heralds of yours, you need to start letting me in on a few things. Okay. So who's this for?
Over there. How do you think? She and her friends
Say
killed
again.
Yamazaki. Cassidy probably brought them.
No problem. I just never framed an urban legend before. Very post-truth. Yeah, I like it.
True. The Constant knows what he's doing. Doesn't mean we have to like him.
What? What the hell was that? Yes!
I tried that shaving cream trick you mentioned. It worked great. Blew me away.
Glad to hear it.
It saved me a small fortune replacing my work shirts, too. I thought they were all completely lost causes.
A lot of people buy into that club soda too hard and get discouraged.
Hello there, and welcome to the Yates White.
Corvo Black. I'm on the tour.
Right, Mr. Black. Welcome. Miss Burnwood and Miss Vidal will meet you down by the wine fields. I trust you know the way?
I can find my way around.
Enjoy the tour.
One of the most gifted surveillance sections.
Oh my god. Have I told you how stunning you look yet? It's like you invented that whole glass skin trend. You must be so hydrated.
It's actually nothing dramatic. I've been doing a lot of work.
I grew up here. These majestic plains were my playground, and returning here to pick up the mantle of my ancestors seems just profound.
Our goal here is to get a unit from our state-of-the-art winemaking facility to our personal experience. Handpicked with loving care by local experts.
Burnwood was in league with Grey. She's responsible for killing how many of our people?
Over here.
You two must be Burnwood and Vidal.
And you must be Yates's garbage man. Sorry, but I didn't catch your name.
This is Corvo Black, Tamara. He's a ICA regular.
I only work with the best.
Well, we're all here, it seems. Except for our guide, the chief winemaker. Looks like we're stuck here until someone fetches him. Mr. Black, I'm looking in your direction.
Hold on. I'll track him down.
Attaboy. Do try and bring him back in one piece. Counterintuitive as that may be.
That was a bit rude.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Don't hold your breath. Vidal is a true believer.
Hey! Sir, you're trespassing in this area. Hey, you! Are you deaf? Follow Julio! Stop right there, motherfucker! Now, you are going to follow me. Nice and easy. Stay calm, and you'll be fine. Understood? Go, go. I don't want to see your pretty face again. What's up, yo?
Johannesburg.
From that murder. 4 decades. I serve something far grander. I serve the land. And the land that goes from long
What? What is it now? What?
You have some guests waiting. Senor Yates wanted you to give them the grand tour. Remember?
As if I don't have more important things to do than babysit Yates' socialite friends. It's only harvest season.
Better do what he says, Patron. Big shot New York lawyer like that. Don't want to get on his bad side.
Well, I'm not going anywhere until I have decided if the crop is right for picking. Bring me the 3 Malbec grapes. Hey, Yates doesn't like how I prioritize. You weigh me down with concrete and toss me off a bridge.
Okay.
Why? So before it happened to me, huh? I was an attorney. For 4 decades I served the law. Now, I serve something far... Mierda!
Why are you doing? Now. My playground, and returning here to pick up the mantle of my ancestors seems just incredibly profound.
Our goal is to get a unit from our state-of-the-art winemaking.
esta mierda keeps happening to me.
I serve the land. In a land of men, those have songs that they want.
I grew up here. These
Crap.
majestic plains were my home. The daring years took us the mantle of our ancestors to the destruction.
Who are treasured handpicked with loving care by local experts.
Oh,
They have only
interesante. Por Dios, this is not.
The partners created a power cabal bound together by secret and backstabbing. All the conspirators must agree. Enter the destiny.
Hey, yo, Welcome to Vignetta Yates. I'm Gabriel Vargas, chief winemaker, and I will be your tour guide. Any questions before we start?
Yes, but they're all above your pay grade.
We're good. Lead the way, Senor Vargas.
Follow me.
Hey.
First stop on the tour is the production floor, where our prize-winning Malbec grapes are processed. Our equipment is state-of-the-art, including a drag-in freezer unit. And last but not least, our grape crusher, industrial size for your disposal purposes.
Interesting.
Follow me, please.
Our beer will comes up with recipes like this.
This is an industrial cold storage unit, useful for preventing cellular decomposition. It easily reaches temperatures of minus 10 degrees Celsius. Trust me, you don't want to stay inside for long.
No kidding. Hey, there's no doorknob on the inside. Seems like a pretty glaring safety omission, if you ask me.
Probably soundproof, too.
And good luck getting a phone signal.
Follow me, please. This is our grape crusher. The destemmed grapes are crushed into a thick pulp by a powerful rotating cylinder, making each grape quite impossible to wipe. Follow me, please. Next on our tour is the fermentation atrium. In these spacious tanks, which could easily be able to contain a couple of hundred human bodies, the sugars in the wine are converted to alcohol. This is also where we squeeze the must into a fine juice using our grape presser.
Fascinating.
Come along. This is the facility's grape presser, where the freshly crushed pulp is pressed through a fine filter, leaving only the flesh and skins behind. Much more efficient than the ancient practice of grape stomping, but also less personal.
So, this is what the little guy feels like.
Our large fermentation tanks are constructed from solid French oak, and each contain up to 500 gallons of grape must.
Well,
you don't want to fall
looks like
in,
an accident
but if
waiting
you
to
do,
happen.
Occupational
at least
hazard.
you'll die happy.
Hey, Burnwood?
Yo.
Final stop, the barrel room. Nothing dramatic, just wine biding its time. The vault next door contains our most precious bottles, but the access doors are made from ballistic glass and can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads. So, unless you're the Sparrow, don't get any ideas.
Remarkable.
Here comes Mr. Yates now. Perfect timing.
Ah, Miss Burnwood, is it not? Don Yates. Pleased to meet you. You come very highly recommended. As Chief of the Heralds, let me be the first to say welcome aboard.
Why, thank you, Mr. Yates. Rest assured that I will be following your every lead very closely.
Say, that reminds me. We're about to have a little Herald get-together up at the house. Just a modest toast to celebrate my forthcoming inauguration as Constant. You are, of course, most welcome to join us. I believe you shall make a fine Herald, once the training wheels are off.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Capital. Right this way, into the lion's den. Oh, almost forgot. Cortazar, please nip down to the wine cellar and tell Mr. Flowers, the sommelier, to prep the 1945 Grand Paladin and bring it up to the house for our special occasion.
Got it, Chief.
Flowers. Mr. Yates. Just wants the 1945 Grand Paladin brought up to the house. Special occasion.
What, did aliens land on the front lawn? Have the ghosts of Jesus, John Lennon, and Eva Perón unexpectedly come for dinner? Help me out here. What could possibly be so special?
Above your clearance, Flowers.
A meeting in the root cellar. And judging from Yates's choice of wine, some type of celebration. Likely a gather.
Just fetch it already.
Fine. What's the passcode again?
Last year of World War II. If you have to look it up, shame on you.
Clarendon filter, slumber filter, Mayfair filter. Where's the filter that makes it 19 again?
back.
Stop.
Uh-huh.
Ah.
Hey, Flowers. Over here. Come on, while we're young.
Sir, I present to you the 1945 Grand Paladin.
Huh. Somehow I thought it'd be bigger. Come on, Flowers. Guests are waiting. Go on, get yourself patted down. We're still on alert from all those big shot CEOs getting offed.
I'm gonna need to frisk you if you want to come through here. That's good. Keep those arms there. Don't move. If I find something, I'm gonna crucify you. Okay, man. Vamos.
So here's the deal, Flowers. The boss is having a powwow with some employees, and discretion is the name of the game. I'm sure you figured that out already, you being a scholar and all. Don't discuss, disclose, or hell, even contemplate what goes down. Just set your mind to Wulgan. Ring mode. You think you can do that for me, Flowers?
Worry not, Mr. Cortazar. I'm the very soul of discretion.
Good man. They're already at it. Go on, place the wine on the table. I'll pour it.
Decant.
Pardon me, Your Majesty.
I have always considered the heralds the unspoken heroes of Providence. The nervous system, effectively and reliably trained. Ah, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Flowers, our resident sommelier. I believe he has brought us something quite special. Perhaps you will educate us, Mr. Flowers.
This is the 1945 Grand Paladin, one of only 5 bottles in existence. The vintage is legendary, the proverbial unicorn wine. The year was hot, the wine's super concentrated, and thanks to hail and frost, the production was small. Only 300 bottles were ever produced. And when the vineyard was bombed during the closing days of World War II, only a single crate survived. It is said to have amazingly complex aromas with long, savory layers of fruit and spice flavors, and a silky texture. Enjoy.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Flowers. Feel free to stick around in case our guests have questions. This wine was gifted to me by the Arch Society in acknowledgement of my firm's legal services. It stands as a powerful reminder that Providence draws its strength not from force, but from partnership. We are but a few, and yet together we are unstoppable because we stand united. My friends, loyalty is everything, which is why we cannot allow traitors into our ranks.
Ah, yes. Here it comes.
No. This woman has waged bloody war on us. More than a dozen heralds and operatives dead. Your colleagues and clients, my friend, Ken Morgan. Not to mention the partners themselves, our founders, our benefactors. Make no mistake, partner. This woman's hands are soaked in blood. Our blood. And Arthur Edwards, the new supreme head of Providence, is handing her the keys to the kingdom. Now, does that seem right to you, my friends? Does that sound like loyalty? How are you?
Absolutely right. Perhaps Edwards simply recognizes talent when he sees it. Perhaps this is why I am also in the running to become constant. And following this childish outburst, I dare say I am in the lead. Dawn.
What? You're lying, of course. Which only proves my point. You cannot be trusted, Miss Burnwood. This woman will be our downfall. That is, unless we take matters into our own hands. You are heralds, sworn to protect Providence against all threats, including inside ones. I have devised a plan. Together we can make it work, but you have to decide now, my friends. Are you with me?
I agree. Yes.
Yes.
I'm in. Listen to yourselves. Don Yates is not even appointed constant yet. And already he conspires to betray his master. I don't pretend to understand Edward's every move, but I do know that this man is an opportunist and unworthy of office.
Then you are a traitor to the heralds. The room is against you, Tamara. Stand down now or share her fate.
Edwards will hear about this.
I think not. I am sorry, but you brought this on yourself. Mr. Cortazar? Escort Miss Burnwood to my office. I'll join you shortly.
Right. Move it. Let's go.
I'm warning you, Yates. This will not go your way.
We need to get our story straight. Diana Burnwood died today by the hand of her rogue Agent 47. Tamara Vidal, who saw through the assassin's disguise, was, alas, killed as well. This is what you told.
I was beginning to worry.
Were you?
No. Listen up, 47. Yates will be here shortly. He'll have his thug Cortazar do his dirty work, but he won't pass up on the chance for a good gloat and a monologue.
So, private space? Kill room decor?
Exactly. We won't get another shot at this. Now sit down and blend in. When I provide a distraction, you just be ready to move.
Plan B is a go. I repeat, Plan B is a go. Start prepping a crime scene. Like we just...
This doesn't look good. I'll check it out. Yeah, you hearing me? He looks really dead. I got no doubt about it.
You gotta help me now! This is really bad!
Miss Burnwood.
You rolled out the red carpet just for me. Dawn, you shouldn't have.
So confident, even in defeat. I suppose you're not used to danger, always safe behind your screens. Just tell me one thing before we part ways.
Why me?
Why you? Why would Edwards trust you? Please. It will keep me awake at nights, and I'm 65. I get up 4 times to piss as it is.
Oh, it's simple, really. Edwards is proud. He considers himself the cleverest man alive, and yet we tricked him on Isle of Scale, and it's eating him up. He needs to win. Full, unequivocal victory. My recruitment was just the feather in his cap. By the way, you were right about one thing.
Yeah? I'm all ears.
Oh, shit!
If it's any consolation, Dawn, your instincts were dead on. I will be constant now. And I will make it my mission to tear down Providence brick by brick. Finish it.
know. Probably keep something weird.
Don't you remember?
Like how?
All my clients have kept something weird in their safes, especially when it's a basement safe.
Remember? It was
Basement
a
safe.
huge scandal. One of those Waterburger.
Doesn't ring a bell.
You can always try and guess the passcode, but it's never hard. Usually it's the firstborn's birthday or the year they were married.
Start doing something in your life and go check that out, will you?
Hey, que no.
Should be fine. The suit's not gonna get you in here, buddy.
Yeah, like he said. Guys like Yates don't retire. He can pretend he's going to be a full-time wine.
Yes, your invitation, please. Gracias, senor. Enjoy the party.
Looking like a pro, sir.
Evening, senor. Would you care for an aperitif?
47.
It's done. Now what?
Now, we strike at the heart.
Edwards. You know how to find him, don't you?
Why, Edwards finds you, 47. He is untraceable, and he never lets you forget it. He is cocky, and that will be his downfall.
What's the plan?
Too many eyes. Meet me at the Olive Grove at sunset. One last tango, 47.